intoxicated, popping with these bitches in my business. Come me on, treat you some violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside, I keep it quiet. Honestly, I'm the lowest of the lowest.
I took a break from some things that we had to do today to come out and cook some food on the grill and sit by the pool and try and get some work done. Am I gonna get anything done? Probably not. But at least I get to have a hot dog and some beans and some corn.
Gluten, it's giving the bread some structure. So this is the fourth time going around the bowl, quarter of the way, stretching it up and folding it over on itself, covering it with a towel and letting it rest again. After this last set, you do cover with some plastic wrap. You might want to.
I need to get the fuck on my space. Basement's not the way we don't play. Pussy spit like a great escape. Need no trick, gold dogs don't change. Fucking lying, making love no more. Cause I didn't do this, what the fuck you crying for? I'm moving surface golden on my face. Yeah, follow me every time I debate.
Good morning. It is a new day. I let my bread basically just proof in the refrigerator overnight because I just didn't want to make it last night at like 10 o'clock. I just didn't have the energy to make it last night at 10 o'clock. It's Monday. So I took a second and made myself a coffee. I am probably going to try and go for a walk and go to the gym today just to get some extra sun. I'm not sure what that looks like, but I preheated the oven so that I can make 2 loaves of bread this morning because I want to see it through. I don't want to like let the bread overproof too much in the refrigerator. But I guess this is a good opportunity for me to take you through slightly a day in my life. It'll be a little bit complicated because I'm basically gonna be in meetings most of the day, but I'll do my best. Definitely gonna do my very terrible nails today, and probably try and get some product stuff outside, since this one will be out. But I will update you on the bread and everything else that happens today. Hi, I let my bread rest instead of baking it last night. And I do not feel like it doubled in size, and it feels very hard. So I could have probably the worst loaf of bread today based off of a TikTok recipe. That probably does not work, but we will see. I did add whole wheat flour to this, but I don't think that will be an issue. But I really think that this is about to be super dense. But let's roll it out and see what we get.
It's different when I'm sitting there alone all by myself. It's different when I think you might be with somebody. It's different. This shit.
That I would be able to do a day in the life or to give you any update on anything. Today was just as busy as I thought it was going to be. I mentioned that I had bread that I was going to put in the oven. I put both loaves in the oven. Neither of them came out right. I can't post another failed loaf of sourdough or sourdough loaf on any social media accounts until I figure it out. I am starting to think that it's my starter. It is alive, but I still can't get it to make the perfect dough. A piece of me thinks it is the refrigerator proof, but I don't know. Either way, I'm basically finished with the work day. And I have some other stuff that I need to work on before I rest and relax. However, I did get a package and I'm very excited to share it. I got 2 vinyls. My partner and I collect them. What we'll do is collect the old stuff that of course you can't find or buy anywhere else. Then also any album that we can listen to all the way through that we feel like should be added to the collection, we add. This one was more for the vinyl itself. But I think this is a good opportunity to own something by this artist, because who knows if we'll be able to ever. So, very excited to open it. This actually just came out, but we don't own anything Anderson .Paak or No Worries. I'm very excited. But here's the back. And really, for me, I buy them and collect them for the art and the music. My partner just for the music. When you open it, you slide it out. Oh, this is kind of cool. It's got like anime characters on the front and the back. And then the part that I really love is being able to see who produced, helped co-write, etc. But here's the vinyl. Isn't this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? There's only one. I'm used to getting like vinyl with 2, so I'm interested to see how the quality of this is gonna be, because there's 10 songs on each side. But I'll put it on the record player tonight. If you're interested, this is No Worries, the Wild Lord album. I'm gonna buy them. And they had like 4 different colors that you could pick from, but I went for the blue. Very excited. This will give me something to do later once I'm finished with what I'm doing. So I'm currently making a cup of coffee. It is 6:54. Is it a bad idea? Probably. But I have some stuff that I need to get done by the end of the night, and I do not want to prolong it any longer. So let's get it done. What I will say though is I started pulling some really good images for decks and content. So I'm kind of excited about that. If you are a designer, you know that it's super hard to find photography to use when you're building decks. And so, look at this. So I'm like pulling a bunch of different images that I'm seeing. Some of the stuff I actually recognize, some of the events, but like this will come in handy when I need photography for decks. I'm so excited. Good morning. I thought yesterday that I could basically get a video done of a day in the life of basically what I was doing between some freelance work I did after my full-time job was over at 6, but really it just went out the window. There was just some choppy clips, etc., etc. So I'm going to try again today. Completely missed my coffee making process, and that's okay. However, I am really excited because I'm doing a collaboration with a brand that's sending me some coffee stuff in the near future here, and I'm very excited. If you know me, you know the first thing I do in the morning is go ahead and make coffee. It's a routine thing for me. It's consistency for me. It's something that I actually enjoy. And I think it's a process thing, kind of like mixology, kind of like cooking, kind of like baking. Like, that interests me. So I'm very excited to get this product from this brand and talk about it on YouTube as well as on social in some more short form content. But basically just a recap of last night's. What did I do? A recap of yesterday, basically. I was busy with meetings and things and stuff. And then I ate a very late lunch. I had a really good chicken Caesar salad that I made I stole the chicken from my partner and traded her for steak because I wanted the chicken. And it also meant I didn't have to cook. And then I basically took a little bit of a break, got it together. I went to the gym. And then after that, I went ahead and got into some freelance stuff that I had to get done. I'm really excited. I have a friend who came to me, and she is absolutely amazing. I had her come to me and basically ask if I could do some branding. The project has been a little bit slow, on my end, of course, but I'm very excited to work on it. I'm like getting into this groove of finding the perfect font for things. And I know what the perfect font is when you find it, right? But you give people other options. You give them outside of the box. That's me, at least me. Always give them an out of box option, and I always know which one they're gonna select. And so for this one, I think it was one of those ones where I was like, okay, I need to mix Concept 1 and Concept 2's fonts, find an in between that's perfect for it, and I actually ended up doing that. Quick shout out to Nikki Latz, because when I tell you I am always searching for a specific type of font, and Nikki Latz always has something like it that I can kind of either get a basis on what I want, or I can actually use that font as an example for a client, is always really nice. So shout out to that brand. I think it's a woman, so shout out to her. But yeah, so I worked on that. Like a confession I guess I want to make is like, color palettes for me are really hard, and I can confirm that I'm not colorblind, but it's just the idea of mixing different shades that people request together, knowing that they're not complementary to each other in a color wheel, just brings me some discomfort. So it is not my strong suit. However, I do my best, and it is something that I'm constantly working on. However, now that that is done, I do need to update some stuff for, let me just hit save on this. I do have to update some stuff for my partner. She owns a athletic apparel brand, and I've been helping with some of the design stuff. I absolutely love the meaning of the brand, what the brand is. I'm biased, of course. But if you're at all interested, you can go ahead and check her account out. Either way, I was working on that, and I needed to go and update some stuff because I needed to send over SVGs so that she can get some stuff printed. So I do need to work on that today, but I have had this like irritating buzz since I've kind of gotten a little bit of my creative groove back to work on a tuna / like smoked seafood collection of some kind. The brand Fishwife has been an inspiration lately, and somebody on Instagram who I am friends with and I work with actually posted and tagged me because they knew that I would love the packaging, not knowing that at that very time, which is now, I've been kind of like obsessing over tuna branding and like smoked salmon in a can and sardine stuff. Have I ever had a sardine? No. Will I have to try a sardine in order to do this project? I don't have to, but I probably will. I hope I like it, because it would be real disappointing if I didn't. But that is basically looming over me, and I need to figure out how to do that. Another project that I really want to work on as a passion project is something with Whataburger. If you don't know, I kind of moved. So Whataburger is now accessible to me, and I've had like a small infatuation with their brand since I saw that they like sold merch, and the inside of a Whataburger just feels like it's supposed to be a TV set. So because all the ones I've been to are clean. So I've been thinking about what I could do with that. I was brainstorming with my partner in the car the other day, and it kind of is something that's still on my mind. So those are 2 passion projects that I plan to work on. And if you're still watching this rant and you're listening to this rant, something new is coming to my YouTube channel, and I'm very excited about it. Hopefully that'll be something that I get finished filming this weekend and post hopefully on Sunday, but I don't know. We'll see. Very hard on the we'll see. But basically today I don't have a clear to-do list of like a structured to-do list. And I'm not going to try and stress myself out over it. But what I do know is I need to get some work done, go to the gym, and that's it. That is all that is asked of me on a Tuesday. So let's see what we get into. Happy Tuesday. I'm currently watching Where's Becca At? While basically getting the stuff that I had mentioned in the last clip done. But I just want y'all to know, I gave you like three creative thoughts, and then the other thing is like getting into running like I promised myself I would. When it was popular during the pandemic, I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna, and then my ankles were like, you're not. My knees were like, you're not gonna do that. And so I was actually running on the treadmill, and I was doing distance on the treadmill, and it felt really good. But then as soon as I switched to the street, I was like, oh, this is not the same. But it's just been a lingering thought of mine. If you don't know Where's Becca At, you probably have seen like 1 or 2 videos, but basically she showed how she went through an entire fitness journey. We were actually around the same size when she started, and then she lost 50 pounds. And I'm like, I want to lose 50 pounds, but I work a desk job, which is not an excuse. So yeah, I'm gonna watch her videos this morning while I get work done.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying, if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance, hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit, and I know your taste is a little bit, high maintenance, everybody else basic, you live life on an everyday basis, with poetic justice, poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs, dedicated to you, and you're in the mood for empathy, it's blood in my pen, better yet with your friends and them, I really wanna know you all, I really wanna show you off. Fuck God, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga, that ain't good